Who you talking to?
When Trump recently attacked Tylenol,
First, effective immediately, the FDA will be notifying physicians that the use of let's see how we say that, acetaminophen.
it occurred to me that Jimmy Kimmel may have stumbled onto the best way to cure what ails our nation.
I can't believe ABC Fake News gave Jimmy Kimmel the job back. The White House was told by ABC his show was canceled.
As you probably know, Trump hates two things. One, making fun of his penis.
And he referred to my hands. If they're small, something else must be small. I guarantee you there's no problem.
The Commander-in-Chief of the United States military.
Can you hold it up so it's coming at me at the correct angle?
Yes. They might fall off, though. Oh! Is this the one?
It's a nubbin! A what? It's a nubbin!
Your leadership is truly beyond anything we have ever had in this country. And you do not have a small penis. Ah, thanks, gang.
And two, being laughed at.
Out front tonight, the world laughs at President Trump. The president stands before diplomats from 193 countries in a major address to the world as a leader of the most powerful nation in the world. And how did the world respond today? By laughing, literally. President Trump kicking off his address to world leaders in much the same way he kicks off his campaign rallies, touting his accomplishments, but wait for the reaction.
My administration has accomplished more than almost any administration in the history of our country. America's so true. Didn't expect that reaction.
And now, honestly, we have a trifecta of weapons to use in the battle for our nation. Kimmel, Newsom, and our secret weapon, South Park.
Hey, Satan! Look at what some dipshit tech CEO gave me. I was thinking maybe we could try to shove it up your ass.
Hello? Yeah, I'm in a relationship with someone and I really need to find a way out of it.
So when Trump and his head of the FCC, Brendan Carr, both went after Kimmel, it was obvious that Trump wants to apply the First Amendment selectively. And of course, both Carr and Fat Donnie contradict themselves in an attempt to explain the Founding Fathers' true intent.
Americans have been seeing an unprecedented surge in censorship, particularly over the last couple of years. Look, I think it accelerated during COVID-19. Anytime you have an increase in government control, you necessarily have a decrease in free speech.
After years and years of illegal and unconstitutional federal efforts to restrict free expression, I will also sign an executive order to immediately stop all government censorship and bring back free speech to America. You know, when a late-night host is on network television, there is a licensing. I'll give you an example. I read someplace that the networks were 97% against me. I get 97% negative, and yet I won easily. I won all 7 swing states, popular, won everything. And if they're 97% against, they give me only bad publicity or press. I mean, they're getting a license. I would think maybe their license should be taken away.
But again, it's South Park who drives the dagger the deepest. To recap, Brendan Carr, before Disney suspended Jimmy Kimmel, well, Carr tried to sound badass about selectively targeting media.
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
We can do this the easy way?
Yeah, like the rest of Trump's sycophants, he tried to be tough, using the FCC illegally to attack enemies of the state, but it all backfired. Disney reinstated Kimmel, Trump pouted, and Kimmel has been setting record ratings ever since.
So the bottom line is this was great for Jimmy Kimmel in terms of what we see so far on YouTube. It's probably going to translate to the ratings. And also Jimmy Kimmel's return is good for Disney because all of a sudden people aren't so interested in boycotting them or canceling their Disney Plus subscription. So it ends up being pretty decent for Disney's bottom line, bringing Jimmy Kimmel back to the stage.
A lot of people have been asking me if there are conditions for my return to the air, and there is one. Disney has asked me to read the following statement, and I agreed to do it. Here we go. To reactivate your Disney Plus and Hulu account.
So it turns out that Brendan Carr is a feckless little bottom, and South Park says good here. Carr, as you can see, is shitting his pants, and of course Vance is referring to Satan having Fat Donnie's baby. It's comedy gold.
He's Satan. Karen, what do you think?
I think the president is definitely f***ing Satan, and I love it.
Now, of course, this burns these little boys bad, each trying to be the next Trump. And my favorite is JD and the eyeliners. Vance wants so bad to be a tough guy, but when you say this...
I can't stomach Trump. I think that he's noxious and is leading the white working class.
It makes it a little hard to believe you could sack up against a third grader, much less Gavin Newsom.
Because here's what happens when Democrats like Gavin Newsom did say that these people are part of an authoritarian government. When the left-wing media lies about what they're doing, when they lie about who they're arresting, when they lie about the actual job of law enforcement, what they're doing is encouraging crazy people to go and commit violence. You don't have to agree with my immigration policies. You don't have to agree with Donald Trump's immigration policies. But if your political rhetoric encourages violence against our law enforcement, you can go straight to hell and you have no place in the political conversation.
Ooh, you're so butch, Mr. Vance. Problem is, you're also full of shit. Americans will protest, and we will stand up against arresting people in the street simply because of their skin color, you fat fuckstick. And attacking Newsom? Dude, you don't have a prayer. Newsom's response to JD Eyeliner's attack is, no thanks, JD, I will not be going straight to hell today. Though when I watch you speak, I certainly feel like I'm already there.
You've got some pretty good merch here, too.
No, thank you for that.
I like this one. Newsom was right about everything.
That's right, yeah.
Everything.
And that's, there's that. There's, by the way, the Bible, it's on our Patriot store if you want to check it out.
You have your own Bible?
We have our own Bible, but it's sold out.
But of course, while Trump is a dangerous sociopath, psychopath / mentally declining old man with a small penis,
You do not have a small penis.
Trump is also the perfect foil for ironic jabs and comedic minds. And while I love Newsom's jabs, he calls him Fat Satan, sometimes Fox News and Trump write the jokes themselves, like the escalator conspiracy.
What's going on with the escalator? What do you think?
Yeah, they sabotaged him.
Yeah.
And they could have hurt the First Lady.
I love that Jesse Waters worries that the Slovenic hump muffin might get hurt, while Trump tells pregnant women to avoid Tylenol and get tough.
So taking Tylenol is not good. First, effective immediately, the FDA will be notifying physicians that the use of let's see how we say that.
And while Jim Acosta may not be a comedian, this is a fucking awesome idea.
I think the next Democratic president of the United States, when he gets to, or she gets to Washington, D.C., should take every picture of Donald Trump in the nation's capital and replace that picture with a photograph of Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein. And this could be an executive order. I hereby decree, by executive order, that any photograph of Donald Trump that ever exists in the United States of America in a federal building, that picture should be a photograph of Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein.
Trump will lose this war. There are no funny right-wing comics. I know. I did stand-up for 40 years, and I've owned 25 comedy clubs in the 80s and 90s. They are incapable of any humor that doesn't attack women or minorities. The bottom line is, Trump and his little fox turds can giggle all they want, but they're incapable of capturing the essence of their own ironic lives. So when the jokes come at them, they cry like the little bitches they are and pretend to be tough.
Party does not fight for, care about, or represent American citizens. It is an entity devoted exclusively to the defense of hardened criminals, gangbangers, and illegal alien killers and terrorists.
That guy, one arm behind her back, Rosie O'Donnell could pummel that pimply prick right back up Trump's ass from where he came. No, we will defeat these little boys with our wits and our guile. And despite their protests to the contrary, all these cuckolds wish secretly they were as funny as Jimmy Kimmel.
It's sitting on my desk.
Goddamn right.
Seriously, we need to release the FCC list.
Smart people don't like me.
We will absolutely target you.
Do you have no shame?
Are you not entertained?
Who are you talking to?
I could be a stupid person.
Trump admitted he knew Epstein for 15 years.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein?
I'm sorry, man.
You're a nasty person. It's not fair. I couldn't care less. They don't know what the fuck they're doing.
I don't want to talk about this stuff.
Am I wrong?
Yes.
TikTok.
You're in a lot of trouble, Donnie.
I think he's crazy.
I'm Chip Franklin.